In the face of an alien attack, family bonds become unbreakable. Terror from the skies. A sudden streak of light illuminated the night sky, leaving a trail that foretold impending doom. This wasn't a meteor shower, it was the beginning of an extraterrestrial invasion. Humans stood on the brink of annihilation as these beings descended upon us with advanced. But amidst this chaos, one family found strength in unity, turning the tables on the invaders. Family's last stand. A monstrous shadow loomed over the town, casting its giant bulk across the terrified populace. It was a mothership, a harbinger of doom. As the aliens began their assault, a family of four sought refuge in their storm cellar. Armed with nothing but their wits and each other's company, they braced for the onslaught. Little did they know that what followed would test their courage like never before. Chaos and courage. Chaos reigned supreme. The once peaceful neighborhood had transformed into a scene of an apocalyptic nightmare. Homes were ablaze, the streets littered with debris, and fear hung heavy in the air. Amidst this terrifying landscape, a family remained resolute. Their home might be under siege, but their bond was unbreakable. They huddled together, sharing stories and laughter to keep their spirits high. 12. Invasion of the unknown. The world was in turmoil. News reports crackled with static as they detailed the relentless advance of an alien force. Entire cities were being wiped out, leaving humanity on the edge of oblivion. A family, however, refused to succumb to despair. With limited supplies and uncertain prospects, they embarked on a perilous journey away from the war-torn city. Their destination, an isolated farm where they hoped to build a new life. Every step was fraught with danger. But driven by the will to survive and protect one another, they pressed on. When aliens strike, the invasion came swiftly, brutally ending normalcy. Families were torn apart, cities leveled, and hope seemed to evaporate into thin air. Yet amidst this heart-wrenching chaos, one family stood defiant. Bound by an unbreakable bond, they fought tooth and nail against the alien threat, turning their home into a fortress and defending it against wave after wave of attacks. Their story became a beacon of courage in a world shrouded by fear. Uninvited guests. A blinding light tore through the darkness, heralding the arrival of an alien vessel hovering ominously over the quiet suburban neighborhood. Panic ensued as the community grappled with the shocking sight. However, one family remained calm in the face of this cosmic intrusion. They devised a clever plan, tricking the aliens into thinking their home was already occupied by hostile humans. This act of quick thinking saved them from certain danger. When the stars fall, humanity gasped in awe and terror as gigantic starships pierced through the atmosphere, casting long shadows over the planet. Entire cities were decimated in an instant, leaving survivors to pick up the pieces and wonder why. Amidst this unfolding catastrophe, one family refused to surrender. They took it upon themselves to not themselves, but theirs, forming an alliance with neighbors against extraterrestrials. Number 8, from normal to nightmare. The day began like any other, filled with mundane activities and routines. Stood united, but soon the tranquil morning commute turned into a nightmarish journey as news reports revealed the horrifying truth. Cities were under attack, entire buildings were disintegrated, and panic spread like wildfire. A family found themselves caught in this unexpected chaos. With the roads becoming battlegrounds, they made the risky decision to stay indoors, securing their home against the unknown threat. Home under siege. As the sun set, the family retreated indoors, pulling down the steel shutters to hide from the advancing aliens. What followed was a night of constant peril. They were trapped in their own home, desperately trying to stay alive while the aliens relentlessly attacked. Each room became a battleground. As the relentless assaults continued throughout the night, they fought valiantly, determined to survive. Unseen invaders. Stealthy figures moved through the smoke-filled ruins of the city. A family was on the run, desperately trying to evade the unseen invaders. They had lost their home, their way of life, and now their very humanity. Led by an indomitable mother, they navigated the treacherous urban landscape. Every shadow seemed to hold a threat, every corner a potential ambush. Aliens among us, a chilling discovery shook the family to its core. The friendly neighbor they had waved to just days before was now a menacing figure, revealed to be an alien infiltrator. Trust became a luxury they could no longer afford. As the realization dawned on them, the family fortified their home, turning it into a sanctuary against the lurking extraterrestrial menace. Extraterrestrial encounters. A single beam of light sliced through the night sky, marking the arrival of a colossal spaceship. Fear gripped the hearts of the community as the true scale of the extraterrestrial visitors became evident. A family found themselves at the center of this unfolding drama. Their son, a curious teenager, ventured outside to investigate. Little did he know that this simple act of exploration would lead to a life-altering confrontation with an alien entity. A night of terror. The night was filled with suspense as the family prepared for bed. Suddenly, a deafening crash shattered the silence. Emerging from their home, they were confronted by a terrifying sight, a crashed alien vehicle emitting an ominous glow. Fear threatened to overwhelm them, but curiosity got the better of them. As they cautiously approached the wreckage, they inadvertently triggered a defense mechanism, setting off an alarm that blared across the night. This marked the beginning of a terrifying ordeal. Survival mode, the attack came without warning. Explosions rocked the city, throwing the family into a tailspin of panic and uncertainty. The safety of their home was compromised, forcing them to abandon everything and flee. As they raced through the chaotic streets, they knew they were not just fighting for their own survival, but also for the continuation of the human race. With every passing moment, they faced dangers that tested their courage, resilience, and the strength of their bond. The human race's last stand. As the full extent of the alien invasion became clear, it was a desperate battle for survival. Whole cities leveled in leaving moments behind. Amidst this devastation, one family refused to yield. On a desolate stretch of road, they encountered other survivors shattered lives to escape the carnage. United by a common purpose, they decided to band together, pooling their resources and skills to form a formidable defense force. And there you have it, folks, a tale of courage, resilience, and the unbreakable bond of family in the face of unimaginable challenges. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for more thrilling tales. Your support means everything to us. Until next time, stay safe and keep exploring.